in the world. Sounds like we have a little bit of tech skill warm-up going on. Yo, looking right at us. What's up, dude?
Hello, hello.
Karkat was a beast very, very early in the game's development. He was a Patrick main who was one of the first Patricks to win a lot of big tournaments along with Leo. Nowadays, these two are still the top 2 Patrick mains, and Karkat is up against...
It's fun too, because I feel like there's such a small pool of Patricks that are carrying the character, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
On their back.
And same with Oblina. Here we have SL Agent on the Oblina. Rocking the Mario Stair tag, actually.
Yes, our favorite little zoner monster. And yeah, we're just going to chill here at Jellyfish Fields. Both already trying to like feel out this first stock, feel out this neutral, control this first stock the best they can, and kind of set the pace for the match moving forward.
Mario Stair, or sorry, SL Agent. The Mario Stair tag is definitely throwing me off. Mario Stair is another player, for those of you who don't know. Anyway, Karkat taking that first stock. For those of you who were around for the early Nazmi meta, you might remember that Oblina was an extremely powerful threat early in the game. Oblina's been changed a lot. Her combo's been toned down, her spike is not nearly as active, and her projectiles have been tuned quite a bit. So, she's become a much healthier zoner overall, I would say.
Definitely. And I want to talk about like the way Karkat's combating it, and just like abusing Patrick's strength in general. The Patrick copters, they're these large lingering hitboxes that cover these landings so well, and I think Karkat's doing an excellent job of showcasing just how strong it can be.
Oh yeah, and it's fairly hard to punish if you don't block it. I mean, if you're up in the air, you might not get down in time. It just covers so much space. But that's the thing, you really want to be blocking these dash attacks. Just in general, block is such a strong tool in NASB. A lot of moves in this game are very unsafe on block, and it's probably like the go-to counterplay most top players will go to against a very dash attack heavy strat.
Definitely. And yeah, I think when you have moves that are so abusable like that, it becomes a big conditioning game, right? Because you know they're looking for this move a lot, but they're like prepping you on when they're going to use it more and more. And he's already taken Agent to this last stock, holding his first stock still. 200%, and see, that is the power of a heavy.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, but SL Agent's gonna get the confirm off the dash attack. Very nice. Karkat, though, is in such a good place. Karkat, notorious among Patricks for being a very hug driver-oriented Patrick. He loves those suicide command grabs, and he's got 3 full stocks to try to pull one off.
Ooh, we got damage, though. That was an 85% combo. Yeah, Agent really just trying to bring this back the best he can. I love the spirit, the vigilance.
Yeah. Oh, he missed the grab. That was so close to connecting.
Yeah, I do think characters like Oblina and zoners in general, once they find their rhythm and can get a little snowball going, it can be very hard to kind of stop their momentum.
Absolutely.
Playing from behind isn't always the worst thing in the world.
Patrick struggles to get in, and Oblina is good at keeping people up. It was a good dynamic for her overall, but Karkat is going to sweep up the game 1 very clean.
Yeah, absolutely. He's looking pretty comfortable in the matchup overall. I'm sure he's played the matchup endlessly, considering how prevalent Oblina used to be in general. And I mean, when you're a Patrick main from day 1, you've seen this matchup nonstop, even if it has changed over time.
And more importantly, you've seen the zoner matchups so often. I think when the game first came out, the mechanics were a bit different, and how to deal with projectiles had not been fully fleshed out, but NASB had a lot of built-in counterplay for projectiles. For example, you just saw that strong dash attack reflecting that goop like it was nothing. These strong attacks are all reflectors. Grab is a reflector in some sense. And so characters that struggle to get in have been learning to pick and choose which of their strong attacks they want to use in neutral, what spacings they want to choose to keep them safe. Because, you know, these strong attacks are usually pretty unsafe on block. That's like the downside, right?
Totally.
But I feel like the Patricks over time have come up with good ways of spacing their strong attacks and just being able to apply this pressure while...
Oh my gosh, Karkat holding the ledge so well there. Sorry to interrupt you.
Oh, not at all. That was an amazing edge hog for sure.
He just commanded that ledge for like a good 10 seconds and finally took the stock.
God, SL Agent going for these juggles.
Yeah, I do like this stage pick from Agent in general. I think when you have a stagnant center platform like that and you have a trap that you can use to your advantage, being able to just place it under that platform and kind of control the space down there is super important for characters like Oblina.
Oh, absolutely. The under a platform dynamic, I think, is a big part of NASB. Because characters like to approach from above so much in Nasby because of how the air dash down mechanic works. And so when you are under a platform, then you're forcing everyone to try to approach you more horizontally. And then if you put a projectile there, that's really red.
Exactly.
And there the goop is.
And then, like, I mean, the juggling options from, like, Patrick can juggle decently, but, like, characters like Nigel and stuff under platforms like that are just terrifying.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
And yeah, again, having him to the right side of the stage, just using these Patrick copters and those lingering hitboxes to hold him off, but that SD, the great equalizer.
That was 100% intentional. So that will grab ledge at down strong. But SL Agent was too fast with the edge grab there.
Oh, there it is. The Patrick kamikaze. Does that hit from behind on the Patrick copter always send them forward like that?
I think so, yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Oh, it's a really, really good move, and it's one of Patrick's main approaches.
Yeah, I mean, especially knowing the trajectory that's always going to come from it, like, it's a very spammable move, to say the least.
Yeah, I mean, I will say that I think this matchup has given, this specific head-to-head has given a little bit of a false impression as to what is really spammable, because we really didn't see Agent block much at all, like the whole set.
Yeah.
Agent played a very movement, projectiles, and attack-based strategy without a lot of blocking. And so Karkat didn't really have a reason not to just spam the strong dash attack, didn't have a reason not to spam the strong nair. The reality is that putting out these strongs requires a lot more nuance once the blocking comes into play more.
Yeah. No, I'd agree with you. And here it is. Just dominating game one. That Agent actually got a decent snowball in the second half, but it wasn't enough to bring him back into it.